Hello there, fellow shipbuilders. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey Grav Runners, episode 31, Ship Under Construction. So while we're here, obviously we're not going to, like, tame stuff for wool, like, that's just way beyond the pale, but there is an ancient danger that I wouldn't mind going into. So before everyone settles in hauling things to the shuttle, except for Good, you can turn back and haul things to the shuttle. Let's clear this ancient danger. Bugs. Those are pretty easy. Wolf, you better not get any ideas. Actually, I say they're easy, but there's kind of a lot of bugs in here. Oops. God, these bugs just won't die, too. I've, like, put a lot of rounds in them. They just keep going. Alright, well, sometimes it's like that. Here we go. All right. Haul. Oh, yeah, consume. So Puig, haul, Ruinloth, haul, Klein, haul, Turtle, haul. And then Fangface will denest. Oh, there's even a mega screen TV. Not that I have the power for it, but yeah, that's cool. Any other ancient dangers? No. So the ship expansion. I did want to embark on that while we're here, because there's no tile blockers blocking me from doing that. And then also, wouldn't mind getting a ridiculous amount of chem fuel so I don't have to re-up chem fuel for a bit. So, massive grow zone so that I can get tons and tons of chem fuel. And hopefully we can find a plasteel lump, too. That would be excellent. Alright, the shuttle's all loaded up. Ruinloth is our best trader, or Good, but Good has mental breaks constantly. So, Ruinloth, you're gonna go. I don't really need a lot of food, as long as you've eaten recently, which you have. So, launch, and oddly enough, we're visiting the colony. So the current priority, I'll update once again. Make 46 bales. The current priority is to fulfill the trade request. But I need to, like, buy the materials. But I think it's going to be worth it. Jim's the launcher, triple launcher, and that SMG were pretty dope. So we need wools. And I need, what was it, 960 wools total? Or cloths? So, wool and cloth, all going to be bought for that purpose. And then I'll exchange some of our gold for silver. Because we have a obscene amount of gold. Ooh, another quest. Yeah, let's buy a quest map too, while we're here. Technically, I know hyperweave can be made into veils, but like I don't want to be making hyperweave veils. That's like ridiculous. And the next jump to the next town, I will load up on the, you know, other things to sell. Okay, ship design. So the ship's gonna look a little weird. Just bear with it. I have a design in mind. Vaguely. Actually, well, yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's symmetrical. 17. 17. Yeah, I think that's symmetrical. And I was going to trim corners. And then remove the foundation here. Okay. Yep. Roloth, you can launch again. So we're headed back to refuel, unload, reload, etc. Oh, they didn't want the back suits, or was that not? Yeah, maybe that wasn't even an option given their tribal nature. But what's going to be important here is the veils. So, Klein, you are going to be... Puig is going to stop cooking to construct, and then Klein is going to be making veils. And biorefinery should be fired up and working there too. In fact, let's see. Pierogi. Let's have you be allowed to travel around here. I don't want Pierogi traveling too far because of the danger, of course, of getting like warged or whatever. Alright, Puig. Remove this manually. So if we have to do an emergency takeoff, I think what I'll do is limit the sections that we work on the ship so that I don't have to leave any of the ship sections behind. So making sure it connects. So it should be blue, not red, in other words. Yeah, we're making good veils. And we're making them out of cloth or wool, don't care which. Load. So now the shuttle's unloaded, so we can load up a new run. I'm going to load up the insect meat, the insect jelly, the luciferium, the jade, because I don't intend to use stone in the building of the ship, so I might as well just sell the jade. Let's see. I don't think the armor was able to be sold, but I'll bring it anyway. There we go. And once that's loaded, we'll launch. So, within range, there's like 3 more colonies. So I'm not too worried about not being able to obtain the resources. And we're already 10 veils down, because veils don't take very long. Yeah, so the armor was not, could not be purchased by them. So we only have cloth, but 300 cloth. There we go. And then maybe one more visit out to here once we top up our chem fuel again. And we'll be, we'll have the required wools and leathers. The shuttle is just so amazing like that, isn't it? Also wouldn't be a bad idea to top up our heal route. I'm going to make sure to harvest as much as we can when we're free. Is this already empty? Oh my god, that was fast. Okay. Bring silver. Bring some gold. And I think everything else we wanted to sell has been sold. The other thing is we might end up going to... So this time I'll spend the chem fuel to go to the non-tribals. So I'll take the back armor with me this time. And then I'm going to take some spare chem fuel just to make sure I can refuel and get all the way home, because I didn't check the range. Holy ship expansion? Yep. Ship is growing. Come on. I guess it's nighttime. So I've got 3 days to accept this quest. And we're already almost halfway through all the veils we need to make. So I'm not too concerned about that. And then, as long as there's, like, room on the floors for the veils themselves, I can also double check to make sure that they're all of normal quality or better. But given that Klein's crafting skill or tailoring skill is 18, it's hard to imagine that he wouldn't make something of that quality. This isn't a kill box. You shan't assume. It's rude. Oh, Devil's Strand. Nice. Well, I definitely do not want to make the veils out of Devil's Strand, because that's not economical, but neat. We're almost loaded up. And we have a siege. I don't really see a reason to stay here much longer, as long as all of our tiles are contiguous. So as soon as this is delivered and then constructed, we are all contiguous and we can leave. So, haul in the wood. So I'm having everyone do a quick haul so that I don't lose the wood, and then before they attack us, we'll be gone. Because at this point... Oh, Puig, why'd you have to do that? Okay. Restriction. Everyone get the hell inside. As you can see, there are no red tiles, so I'm not leaving anything behind. So let's launch. Let's dust these bastards. Bye-bye. And I'll just hop one tile up. It really doesn't matter. The double strand is exactly where the siege team was, so I could either have double strand and die to the siege or not have double strand. The choice was easy to make. The siege was constructing their siege site literally on the double strand site. So there's uranium here. That's good to see. And that's about it for strategic resources. Got it. Well, I could park near there. And this time around, I'll park on the lake here so that we don't have to work on water. Make it a little bit nicer. No double strand cowboys? Well, it was only 80 double strands, so like we could get one duster out of that, so it's not much of a loss. The only loss here is having to paint back the pattern. That was 19 with corners cut. 19 from the back. Yeah, okay. Oops. That should not be uranium. I don't need it to be, like, rugged. There shouldn't really be a reason for anyone going in there anyway. Okay, let's just measure to make sure everything is right. And then we'll want to fill in the gaps here. So, 4, 4, yep, that's right. That's lined up. That's 15 from center, 15 from center, so that's lined up. The corners are lined up. Then this cuts in here, like this. And then this comes all the way in with the corners trimmed. I believe that's more or less what I had before. Perfect. Let's hope that they can do this uninterrupted this time. I have 73 regular components, so I don't really need to worry too much about components. And we're about done with loading up all of the gold for a trade run. So, Ruinloth, would you be so kind? And get in. And this time I'm heading up to Pepperwick. Alright, on top of that, let's go ahead and cut trees from this zone. I'm just going to do, rather than a zone, I'll just like queue it up like that. Wouldn't hurt to have a little bit more hunted, too. So here we are in Pepperwick. Cloth. That's questionable. But that's enough cloth that I think that's all the masks will need. That covers the remaining cost, if I'm not mistaken. And then, as I said, the vac suits sell for crazy amounts. I'm gonna buy plasteel because we are out. I'm trying to scan for it, but we haven't had much luck. Jupiter launcher is really tempting to buy, but I don't think I'm going to because it's like a single shot and rather expensive. So there we go, done. And we'll fly home and have all the materials we need for the rest of the veils. So we only need 22 veils left to be made. Cool. Well, we're getting close to the guaranteed find on average, so hopefully, we'll be able to find what we need soon. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Cancel all chop designations and just clear all the plant life around the build zone. You love this shuttle? It's pretty weird. It's got character. Finally, we're actually protecting our grav field extenders. Well, not yet, but soon. Any other ores? So searching for compacted. Wow, there's almost no all the compacted seals right here. That is unusual. For regular ores, we already got it all, and then not that I really need jade, but yeah, no jade. Okie dokie. I can actually remove the inside corner there and there. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. We're still doing good on Gravlite panels. We're doing good on total panel usage. We're doing good on steel. So I'm not really worried about any other raw resources. We're basically here to top up our chem fuel and meat. And then eventually fulfill the trade request, which I haven't even accepted yet. But I'm just playing for time. The Northern Extender has no bridge. Good call. Klein, how's it going? 20 veils left? Okay. Are you still working on him? Oh, he is making armor because we bought the plasteel. That's what the slow up was. Okay, I'm going to suspend the smithing stuff as soon as he's done with that armor. Might as well get the armor done. Surveying for another shield generator. That is very tempting. We only have one shield generator. I wouldn't mind a second. So you can vote on that in a moment. And really, a bunch of masterwork veils and you make good armor. I mean, I don't mind. Is anyone's armor currently about to fall off their body? 87, 95, 75, 82, 72, and 90. No, yeah, I guess you're fine. So now we're just going to crank out the rest of the veils. Should I do the survey site? So the only issue with the survey site is we do have to stay there for a very, very, very long time. It is for a shield generator, but like it does slow us down from survey. So it's weird that like our survey team wouldn't want to do surveys, but surveys are a very lengthy quest. I don't mind it though, and shields would be very, very handy. So I'll leave that up to you. And of course, the Masterworks roll in right as the armor's done. Just the way it works. Okay. Luckily, I've had access to all this lovely uranium, so we're able to make the walls and the like. And let's go ahead and accept the Doomsday Launcher, the Triple Launcher, and the Heavy SMG of Agony. And we have 15 days to fill this, which is plenty of time. In terms of raw resources, yeah, we have lots of cloth, so I'm not too worried about the cost. Okay, breachers. So if we take off now, we are going to lose a few pieces of our ship, but these breachers are like on top of us, so I'm going to launch immediately, knowing that I have a few tiles left behind. It's not a, it's going to be more costly to replace the rear section of our ship. So let's do another micro hop. Bye-bye, tiny ship section. Any plasteel here? Whoa. Oh, that's ice. I was like, what is going on there? So there's silver. An ancient danger. Uranium? No, that's a marble wall. Let's search. Compacted. No plasteel. Silver ore. No jade, I don't think. No jade. Okay. I'll land here. If you're wondering if you can make your own grav panels, you can with so you can make gravellite panels out of plasteel and vac stone. But I have more panels. I have 371 panels, which is far more than I even have capacity to add to my ship. So, like, I don't need panels. Which is why I don't care if I leave them behind. I'm not hurting for them. Alright, so I think all the tiles that were lost got replaced. I also don't need this corner, or that corner. Or this corner, or that corner. I don't know why I did that. Okay. You guys do want me to consider doing these survey events? Got it? So, in that case... what I would like to do is to make sure that I have plenty of food, because I don't know where the survey is going to be. If the survey ends up in the tundra, it's a bit of an issue. But I'll accept it so I know what I'm getting into. The survey is in the Boreal Forest. Okay, so that's very, very, very doable. Good. So we are fulfilling trade request and survey. Varga's worrying? It is, yes. The other thing is I should have been buying dyes, because I'm not going to have enough dyes for all of the uranium stuff that I'm queuing up, but whatever. Are you kidding me? Fine, fine, fine. Can't run away, exactly. Alright, Pierogi, you stay in the ship. Where are they breaching? What are they doing? They're like going out to this ruin and smashing it. I'd like to get to the Ancient Danger. So there was 33 of them. I just need to kill half for them to leave me alone. Turtle. Go activate the shields. I don't know what they're doing. Some weird strategy here. Where are you going? Are you going to the other side? I don't know what they're doing. It's ineffective, whatever it is. Which is good for me, bad for them. Never stop your enemies from making mistakes? Yes. That quote comes to mind. It's crazy. The toxic rounds that we have, like, are causing them to be rotted upon death. That's how strong Ruinloft's new weapon is. You thought you could sneak up on me, huh, Porcupine? Look at that! This is ridiculous! Cue the Benny Hill music. I'm actually going to turn off my turrets because I'm a little worried about the turrets shooting me as friendly fire than shooting the enemies. So they started up as 33. I think they're down to 19, so we're not too far away from them being done with. Nope, they did hit me once. And now they're fleeing. Alright. Ruinloft. You have more tidy up work to do? But, yeah, that could have gone worse. So everyone is going to be Area 1 except for Ruinloft. Ruinloft, you are going to be instructed to move the corpses closest to the ship first so that we don't have the very delicate psyche of our others damaged by the murders. No, this isn't murder. And then Area 1 is going to be here. Ruinloft, the cleanup man, doing what cleanup that he can. I don't know. It's his jingle. We're stuck with it now. I've said it once, and it's gonna haunt me forever. I am going to open up these two doors. Veils are done. Alright. If the veils are done, not a single one of them is low quality. So 16, 18. I want to make sure this adds up, but, you know, math sucks. So 16, 17, 37, 39, 42, 45, 46. Okay, good. I can do math! Yay! That's my cheer. Alright, it is loaded up. I've already been to Dolly or whatever the thing was, so I don't need to Dobby. I don't need to actually look for trades because I know there's really nothing to buy anymore. So, fulfill trade order. Done. And now we have the heavy SMG of Agony, Doomsday Launcher, Triple Launcher. Woo! And as soon as Ruinloth gets back, I will unload those things and then head to the survey site. Once maybe this wall is done. Alright, SMG of Agony. So it is an aim assistant SMG. So I would say our lowest skilled shooter should take it. Which would be good. To compensate for her lack of accuracy. Alright, obviously the turrets in here, nested, aren't helpful anymore. I'm aware. But we'll fix that once we launch to next zone. So, without a further ado, just making sure I'm not leaving anything behind. I'm really not. Let's launch. So the car priority is survey. Oh, no ancient danger? Good call. I'll stay the night and do the ancient danger before I leave. Thanks for reminding me. Junior X, or however I'm supposed to say your name. I don't think I'm going to be raided anytime soon because we just cleared out a whole big raid. A dumb one, too. Come on, find plasteel already. This is killing me. So once the sun's up, we'll open up the ancient danger and see what's inside. And now that Klein's tailoring is done, I can go and actually I think the plasteel I have, I would like to have uranium slug and autocannon turrets, so I'm not going to invest in making more components, but I can put them on research. There aren't any asteroids near me with plasteel, I don't... Oh no, that one has plasteel. It's kind of far off though. I would need a lot of chem fuel to get there and back. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey Grav Runners, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Grav Runners.